Let's get to work.
Contact!
Can't feel it. You can take a hit. Someone take a shot. Taking him down.
Bounty puck. Let's take it to Cage.
Hey, Cal. Good to see you.
The brood's getting desperate now, Cal.
How's that?
They've sent one of their best gunslingers to Jedi, complete with droid backup. Called the Half, and their partner, a droid called the Other Half.
The half and the other half?
Say what you will about the Hexian brood, but they don't like personality.
Can't argue with that.
I'll give him a warm welcome, will ya? Apparently, Sork Tolmo still hasn't learned his lesson.
see what's out there.
Jedi, huh? Lateros ain't built for the cold, you know.
Grease? Why is it called the Mantis?
I'm glad you asked. When I was captain, I named it the Stinger Mantis to show how tough it was.
Why the Stinger Mantis?
Because it's a Latero Spaceworks S-161 Stinger XL. Technically, a luxury yacht.
This is a luxury yacht?
Yeah, well, at least before Cal Kestis got his hands on it. Get over here, kid. We're about to land.
You have witnessed much of our desert, noble Jedi. Now, in the central desert, one more site remains.
We've explored it. It was incredible.
The pilgrim moon carries his spirit eternal on Kyber winds. May he always be with you, Cal.
Focus.
Too much for you. It's not.
Cage will want to see this. Let's pick our next destination.
Kobo, good. I've been meaning to check up on Monk.
Marin, will you teach me how to fight someday?
You are safe with us, Kobo.
I know, but
Very well. I will train you.
thank you.
But then you must teach Grease.
Deal.
Hey. All right, make like a rock and quit moving around my cabin.
Welcome, welcome. Make yourself at home.
You're on a roll, Cal. Got another tip for ya.
What you got?
A bounty droid named Mesh has been babbling on the brood comms about that lab on the Shattered Moon. Go shut him up, will ya? They're a disgrace to the profession, if you ask me.
I'll see about him. Sooner or later.
Attaboy.
Ready to move?
Down for the moon of Kobo. Can I say something?
Sure.
Of course, Grease.
I know things have been tough lately, and well, I don't know what am I trying to say? I feel good about things. About us, I mean, and the future, I guess. I mean, Tantalor, you know, us on Tantalor. Heck, I'm rambling. I don't know. To choose your family. Arriving at our destination.
Another stim.
Better watch. Have confirmed.
That's a hit!
Another holopuck. Let's stop here. Where to next, BD?
We're Kobo bound. Sit down, kid. It's time to land.
Hey, Cal. Good to see you.
So you ended up on Kuat. Shipyards must have some interesting sounds.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Filthy soundscape. Real solid samples. Things got really going when I met Dee Dee, though.
You found them in the shipyards?
That's right. I used to hang out at this monitoring station just listening to the yards. I caught Dee Dee here jamming on some recordings.
Dee Dee was already making music when you met?
Hell yeah. This little droid's got this natural gift. No other way to put it. He just needed the right opportunity.
Another customer for you, pretty boy.
What you got, Cage?
Word is you've got a secret admirer on Jedi. Big droid called Yu-Hong. Looking to replace the little guy?
Not a chance.
Anyway, Yu-Hong's not a touchy-feely type. More of a touchy-murdery type.
Don't know you, don't like you.
Where should we go next?
Jedi, Lateros ain't built for the cold, you know. All right, Cal, get up here.
That's good, friend. Hurry! Easy, easy. Let's go, BD.
Over there! Let's get to work! Oh, you're in trouble! Take it! You're slippery.
Let's move! All right. Come on. You got it. Where do you want to go, buddy?
We're Kobo bound. You ready, Cal? We're almost there.
Come on in, grab a spot at the bar.
We've forsook Tormo and the Hexian Brew to their final play.
Good. It's time to finish this.
Sork sent his very own arena champion, Joe the Cannibal, to the Lucre Hulk with a gang of nasties as backup.
The Lucre Hulk? Had the Bedlam Raiders been cleared out?
Actually, this is the fun part. Sork's champion has cut a deal with what's left of the Raiders.
They're working together? That's not good.
All to bag you. Let's see what you're really made of, eh? We've carved through more than half the brood's finest, Cal. Think you're about ready to pick some signature moves.
Yeah? Like what?
Take my boots. They're inset with repulsor lifts for unrivaled speed and maneuverability. Plus, they look damn good.
I'll stick with what I know.
What you know might not save you from top-tier hunters. They're faster, stronger, and downright meaner than anyone you've faced so far.
Breathe.
Hope you're ready for a rematch. The target could get here any minute.
We're ready. The thought of killing that Jedi is the only thing keeping us all going. Get back or die! Die! I don't think so! Are you blind?
Here we go again. You must be Joe the Cannibal. How about you cut the theatrics and let's get this over with?
Fat chance. And holy Joe. Sir Turbo sent me as his champion, and contenders must qualify for finals. Welcome to the arena, Jedi Knight Cal Kestis.
Sounds like Sork's managed to find a lackey as deranged as he is.
Kill the intruder! You, move up and attack!
Pretty still, no? Just a scratch.
Stop getting destroyed!
Kate wasn't kidding about the Raiders working with the Haxian brood. Not liking that combo.
Slipped up. 98. Trying to escape me. So far, we'll get through. Watch out.
LPD! Guess we got a live audience, BD.
No, not yet! Here I come! You're quite fine-tuned, ain't you?
Can't block forever. The light is over. A solid hit.
Zork and his gang could use some more wholesome hobbies.
How do you like my army?
I've fought the Raiders and Brood before. What makes you think this will end any differently?
Because this time it's personal.
Bounties here! Oh, yes. Head on! Looking uneasy, Jedi!
Hey, BD-1!
You're slippery!
Raiders won't miss a chance at revenge, even if it means taking orders from the Brood. Or the bounty on my head is too good to resist.
You know, this isn't our first encounter.
Must not have left much of an impression.
Ordo
attack mode.
There's no end to these guys. Let's take out the ones in charge.
On him. Reinforcements incoming. We can do better.
You are not worth my time.
Not my goal. So the brew can't let go of the past, huh?
We never forget a mark. Besides, your little stunt at the arena left more than just a pile of bodies and bruised egos. You left a whole pile of juicy, cybernetic bits in your wake.
Weird.
Demoralizing, huh? Wow, I'm gripped. You'll remember this one. Not to
All right, buddy. This is the Haxian brood's best. For whatever that's worth. But she didn't come alone. I don't remember any rules on Ordo Eris. Things might get messy.
I won't let you get in our way. Ineffective. Can't stop us all.
Finally, a counter worthy of my might. Not the time.
Come on, Dodge, wherever.
That must have hurt. Watch him bleed.
Stem? Pathetic. I'll never stop fighting.
Hey, BD.
I won't die yet. Put them in the ground. I'm on to you. Feel our strength.
Hope that's the last of the Haxian brood we'll see. Let's get back to Cage and be done with this whole bounty hunting business.
I will not yield to you.
That all you got?
Enough games.
Let's stop here.
Busy.
What do we have here? Done. Gonna go with this one. How's it going, Gage?
Cal, better, now that you've taken down every hired gun that Sork Thomas sent after you.
Yeah. Be good not to worry about bounty hunters for a while.
Yeah. About that. Oh! That's a good trick! I was just a bit off.
No. It wasn't. What is this cage? How much did Sork offer you?
Not enough. Then, every hunter we took down drove your value up. Now you're worth my time.
You're how they tracked us down in the first place.
Now you're getting it, bud. I've been known to hunt a bounty myself from time to time. Still, that was a big pool of contenders to carve through. I think you're the real deal, Jedi.
Want to find out just how real? Not too late to put this behind us, Cage.
No chance. A girl's got debts. And I've been waiting a long time for this payday, Cal. Long time. But most of all, I can't stand all this damn peace and quiet! Miss me! Oh! This'll sting! Satan's worse! Surprise! Again.
Hit me!
Rock! Really? Come on! Watch out! Come on! This is what I live for!
It's what you'll die for. Last chance, Cage. Walk away.
That's not how I play. Boba! Looking slick, buddy.
Cage, it's been a while.
Hey, you two know each other?
We go way back. How about we bringing this Jedi together? Split the bounty right down the middle.
I'm not here for the Jedi.
No, it feels good not to be the target for once.
You have no idea how valuable this woman is.
Well, when you put it that way... Listen up! There's two kinds of people in this galaxy. Those with live thermal detonators, and those without. I trust you boys can do the math. Time's up! Cal! I'm not just gonna let him away, right?
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Very well. See you around, Jedi.
Great find.
Keep moving, Jedi.
And turn my back on another bounty hunter?
If I wanted you dead, you'd be dead.
In case it hasn't clicked, Cal, this guy's not exactly a fan of Jedi.
That would be an understatement.
Which begs the question, why team up with one?
We had a common enemy, Cage. You.
Make no mistake, we are not allies. I know, Jedi. I know what you are capable of. And I do not pity your fate. What do you want?
I'm curious. How do you two know each other?
A lady never tells.
Our circle is small. Many choose the bounty hunting profession, but few survive. And Gage never seems to die.
No, she doesn't.
But a bounty will fetch a handsome price.
Once Sork learns your role in taking down the Haxian Brood, who knows what'll pay for you?
Listen, Boba, if credits talk, let's talk.
My client's pockets are far deeper than your scum.
You wanted to play this game, Cage. This is your reward.
Leave me be, Jedi. I'm just taking in the view before I take in my bounty.
Suit yourself.
We're done here, Jedi. Hope we never meet again.
Got the message, loud and clear. MBD? Thank you, buddy.
Welcome, welcome. Make yourself at home.
I think I'll browse a little. Could use this. Hey, how come you never charge me for our chats? You make everyone else pay for your wisdom.
Ha! If wisdom could be obtained with credits, all would possess it. Every fortune has a price. But a conversation between friends is priceless. That is why I do not charge you, Sojourner.
Thanks, Two-Locked.
Sojourner?
So what brought you two to Kobo?
After we became a team, Dee Dee and I decided we needed a change. We'd lived our whole lives in cities, factories, nightclubs. It was time to explore a more organic sound.
Why here?
Well, we tried plenty of other worlds, but never stayed long. Didn't mean to linger here either, but there's something about it. In the air and in the people, you know?
Well, I like you two all right.
So that's us. Just a couple runaway songsters with a thing for glider sounds.
I'm glad you made it out here. I know the saloon's better for it.
And we appreciate all your help, Cal. These tracks are exactly what this space needed. Enjoy the beats, Cal.
Hey, Toa.
Hey. I've been mulling over what you said about the future of Kobo. I think you're right to have hope. History has always been wont to change course, suddenly and irrevocably. Did you ever hear about the discovery of the Auric Cluster during the High Republic?
No, I didn't.
Would you like to hear about it?
Sure, I'd like to.
Xanath Otzian was appointed Republic Ambassador to the Auric Cluster, which had just been identified as populated. Several Republic picket ships had been destroyed near the cluster. It was strongly suspected that Auric civilization was spacefaring and warlike. Xanath was escorted by a contingent of Republic starfighters. Everyone expected a confrontation. Unfortunately, her journey coincided with the fall of the Starlight Beacon. She lost all long-range communications and was stranded just inside the cluster, separated from her military escort. She was discovered by a passing Auric ship and could not escape before it overtook her. And when she was boarded, she was met with a diplomatic convention bearing gifts from the riverbeds of Auric 3. Had she been accompanied by a wing of starfighters, things could have gone quite differently.
I'm glad things turned out well there. Not quite sure we can count on good faith from the Empire, though.
All I'm saying is that history turns on small events with unthinkable consequences. I don't plan to give up on the future, no matter the past.
I'm glad to hear you say it, Toa.
Some other time, okay?
Talk later, hmm?
Talk later, buddy.
I'll keep things ticking here.
So how did the outpost get its start?
Like most good things, it all started with a dream. The vision of one sharp-eyed Waluna named Doma Dendra. Not 2 months after she gets here, but her general store pops into being. And the rest of the outpost didn't take long to follow.
Couldn't have been easy.
Doma looked at the first wild-eyed hooligans on Kobo and saw hard workers. Dreamers like her. A whole bloody community.
I can see why you all stick by her.
That's right. What's there but to follow someone like that, eh? Talk later?
Lad, I've been admiring all the fish we've added to my tank. And it reminded me of something I've been meaning to get off my chest.
What's that?
Well, I'm no creature of comfort, but I've got to tell you, I've taken a wee shine to your yacht.
The Mantis?
Aye. You know why I like her?
Is it because she reminds you of
It's because she reminds me of a fish. Stunner of a trunk, hull smooth as a Franta's blubber, with a fin and all. Alas, it's no as agile as a real fish, though.
I don't think Grease would enjoy taking the Mantis underwater either.
I know.
Cal, I hope I'm not intruding, but what happened to your Jedi Master?
He died during the Purge. Gave his life so I could escape. I still hear his last words. Trust only in the Force.
Oh, Cal, I am so very sorry.
It was a long time ago.
2 centuries later, and Master Kree's last directive still rattles my memory banks.
I'll never forget. But that's how they're still with us.
I think you're right about that. We'll speak later. Go on, sit forth. How may I serve? You seem to appreciate this.
Place feels different now.
Of course. But we have changed. Not the place.
Well, there is a Star Destroyer in the sky.
Kobo was in the Empire's shadow long before that ship arrived. We will have to face them someday.
I know.
I would really like to take out a Star Destroyer one day. Will you join me?
It's a date.
Ah, Cal. We were just discussing what we should renovate next.
Just lots else to fix around here. These are the Raiders, you know.
Yes, of course. But surely we can find something a bit more inspiring for our next project than a water pump.
I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Hello, Cal.
So, it looks like we aren't the only ones who found romance on Kobo.
What, Turgle and Two locked? I don't think that's in the stars.
Come now, Cal. That delightfully dark Maven has been casting wayward glances at you.
Marin? What was the look?
She's a hard one to read. You, however, couldn't be more obvious. So, what are you waiting for?
Good question. A lot going on right now.
Okay. Don't get so caught up that you miss the small things. Because those are the things you'll remember.
Zig's right, Cal. I spent most of my life ensnared by opulence. None of that seems very important now.
Hey there.
So, how are you adjusting to your new life?
Well, all things considered, this cantina and its denizens have been quite welcoming.
Really?
Oh, hello.
Come back later, yeah?
Cal.
Sojourner.
Laughter is light. Oh, but my time on Kobo grows short.
Any last words of wisdom?
The wind whispers paths of sand. A blotted sun. A shadowed hand.
Not even gonna try to guess what that means.
So you have learned.
It usually takes a while.
As it should. Farewell, Jedi.
Safe travels, Tulot.
You will find your path, Sojourner. Have patience.
See you around, Cal.
It's about that time. I have to catch the next hauler off-world if I'm gonna make the meeting.
Guess this is goodbye, huh?
Guess so. But I wanted to say, when two radiogenic substances...
Easy, brain box.
Brain box? I was trying to thank you.
Hey, it wasn't a dig.
Well, it sure sounded like... Oh, a dig. Because archaeology. Not bad, Cal.
I try.
Really hope to see you around someday, yeah?
You too. Stay safe, Toa.
Always something to do.
Hey.
Hey there.
Ready to go.
Come on in, grab a spot at the bar.
How you doing?
Enjoy the tunes.
Talk later, hmm?
Oi, Cal. Think it's time I told you more about the old days. Got a moment?
Sure.
All right. I think it's time you knew about Tendo Gugbridge.
We're off to a good start.
Was Tendo sharp? No. Bloody idiot. Was he a looker? Well, people looked all right. Fella was ugly. than a shiverpede. But old Tendo had one thing worth more than any of that. The bastard was plumb lucky. See, old Tendo goes and buys the worst claim in the region. About as likely to find a payday there as in your breakfast. But not 2 days later, that rocker blasts his way into a cavern crawling with priorite. Well, Tendo feels his arms with the stuff. Couldn't see the ground in front of him. Poor fool stepped right on his detonite charge pack. The blast turned his bones inside out. How we all shared in the spoils. So much priorite, the whole bloody outpost didn't have to work for a month. But we all knew it was Tendo and his lucky tailbone that got us the first big find. Oi, Cal. Good to see you.
Cal! Have you time for a chuckle? I've a wee joke for you.
Sure.
Capital! Hark. Imagine there be a fish with no gills.
Is that the joke?
What do you mean? Is that... Of course! How would a fishy breathe with no gills?
Oh, I get it.
Oh, what? You think you can do better? Go on, then.
Okay. How many protocol droids does it take to repair a power link?
Eh?
2. 1 to call for help, 1 to translate.
So, the droid is a fish?
I'll leave you to it.
Fishes can't call for help. That's nonsense.
You asked how life was different in my day. For one, I believe we were more charitable to one another.
Yeah. The Empire has everyone so afraid they just look out for themselves. What was it like back then?
Once I was running an errand for Master Kree, very time-sensitive business. I moved with such haste, I blew out my motivator. I was perfectly aware and completely immobile. Most embarrassing.
How'd you get moving again?
By chance, a friendly bystander diagnosed my predicament and graciously installed a replacement.
That's generous. Out here, they'd probably scrap you for parts. How'd you repay them?
I didn't. I never saw him again, but weeks later, I was able to help someone else. That chain of kindness kept the Republic going. For a while. No time to talk.
How do you think Kata's doing?
I do not know. She will need time to accept her new life. As will I. Those we loved are no longer here to guide us.
Yeah. You and I got lost a few times, and we found our way.
Yes, we did. And we will find it again. Check on Kata from time to time, but do not smother her. She needs space to heal.
Okay.
Turns out our skills go pretty okay together, huh?
So modest, this one. We were perfectly darling. On Coruscant, others would construct my designs. What fun it was to roll up my sleeves and get in there. So, what's next?
Next?
That's right. I'm not done with you yet, Zeke. Not by a long shot. Oh, God. Isn't it awful? I left Coruscant to get away from the Empire.
Yeah. I know the feeling, Winnie.
Now, all I see are those atrocious, though admittedly effective, stormtrooper helmets.
They won't come to the outpost. I won't let them.
I appreciate it, dear, but you can't stop an army. I despise the Empire. What they desire most is for us all to become the same. Fearful and obedient.
1,000 empires couldn't change you, Winnie. That I know. Hey there.
Barkeep.
You look tired. Take a load off. Cal, I've got connections to some Imperial channels. Seems like Kobo is on the Empire's agenda now.
I was afraid of that.
It certainly won't be good for business, but we'll manage. We usually do.
Let me know if you need anything.
Of course.
See you later, Monk. Let's stop here.
Come on in, grab a spot at the bar.
See you around, Cal.
Keep on doing your thing.
Busy.
Talk later, buddy.
I need a little grease time.
Laddie, did you know that I be a poet of sorts?
I didn't, but I have a pretty good idea what you wrote about.
Hark, I muckle love to fish.
Yep.
To try to catch a fish. Oh, to see through the eye of a fish. I can't recall the last line.
If only I had my wish.
Here. I do like my fish.
That was really something, Scuba.
Aye, well, still a work in progress. I muckle love to fish. To try to catch a fish dish? No.
Got time for another story, Cal?
Let's do it.
All right. When I was a few years younger than you, I was working the dredges not far from the outpost. Well, kid, I wasn't thrilled, was I? Those machines were blasted nightmares to operate. Anyways, there I was, when suddenly one machine starts screeching. Must have hit something awful, I think. I get closer to shut it off, and would you believe it? The ground beneath me gives out. I go tumbling down and find myself in a pitch-black cavern. Couldn't see my hand in front of my face. Next thing I know, I swear I hear roaring, carried by this unnatural warm wind. Horrific. I start shouting my bloody head off, and luckily old No-Boots Courser finds me and tosses me a synth rope. Back at the outpost, Doma tells me that a crew of smugglers lost a shipment of juvenile rancors in that fool cave. Can you believe it? A bloody rancor pack living under our very feet.
I'd believe it.
I know, I'm just a local cut-up. But I've seen things. Things that'd turn your breakfast in your belly. Oi, Cal. Good to see you.
I still can't quite process that the Jedi are truly gone.
I know, Z. It took me a long time to accept it, too.
What is the galaxy to do without their guidance and leadership? It all seems so hopeless.
The Jedi didn't have a monopoly on virtue. Or the Force. We can still find our way. We just need to work together.
I very much hope that you're right. Not now, Cal. Good to see you, young Jedi.
BD looks ready to head out.
Hey, Cal. You got a sec? Yeah, let's chat later.
Cal, tell me, have you ever been to Coruscant?
Once or twice.
Winnie says I've gotta go. What's it like?
A lot of ships. A lot of people.
Like one, not the other.
And I adore both. You've never lived until you've danced the night away on a pleasure bus circling the Uskru district.
I'd make the trip just to see that.
Not now, dear.
We can talk later.
I've another tale for you, mate. Got a moment?
Yeah?
I reckon you're ready to hear the big yarn. The mystery nobody's cracked.
Sounds like a good one.
15 years ago, some marauders from the Inner Rim come to Kobo. They demand half of all our exports in exchange for protection. Well, we all have a meeting that night to decide what to do. Some says we ought to do as they says and hide the exports. Doma says, no way. I'll meet with them and we'll do this right. We all think she's crazy, mind. Next morning, she meets with the marauders alone, if you can believe it. Not half an hour later, they walk out of the Reach, looking like they found a ghost in their Navi computer. Before lunchtime, they're blazing sky trails. Never hear from them again. Now, the mystery. What the bloody hell did she say to him? I'd kill to know.
No kidding. I can't imagine.
Try sitting on that riddle for half a lifetime. Hey, mate.
Keep your eyes out for the Empire.